If you'd like to see how I get my brows on fleek, keep watching.
Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a quick eyebrow routine just because I feel like the one I have on my channel right now is a bit outdated, and I definitely use newer products and a newer technique when I'm filling in my brows. So I decided to just come here and do this video. I'm actually going to be attempting a talk through. The reason why I really don't do talk throughs is because I live in the city, and I don't know if you guys can hear, but it's always a lot of cars and everything just moving around. So I don't really like to do like talk through tutorials. But anyways, I'm gonna start off by brushing my brows with a spoolie. You definitely need to get like a spoolie. This is just an old eyebrow pencil. It's actually finished, but it's from Elf, and the end comes with a spoolie, so it's really good for like brushing in your brows. I like to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills dip brow pomade, and this is in the color chocolate. And I actually got chocolate because I just felt like actually the lady at Sephora told me the dark brown looks ashy on dark skin tones, and when I swatched it on my hand I did notice what she was saying, so I actually just decided like, okay, let me just get the dark brown. I feel like it will blend in with my skin more. So I like to use a flat what's this called, a flat angle brush, but I like to just dip it into the pomade. I don't like to take too much, and I like to kind of like swipe it on it so I get it just on the tip and not like all around. So I just go like swipe, 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 swipe. Yeah, and I try to clean off any excess on my hand and just mold it in there. I have a mirror in front of me, so I'm going to be looking downwards. My brows are actually not done, but I'm still going to show you guys how I just like get them done even when they're like not done, I guess. Okay, so I like to start from the middle right here. I don't like to start from the front of my brows because I feel like it gives it this very harsh look, and I like the front of my brows to look very, very natural. Like, I'm more of a natural brow person these days. I don't really like my brows to look like too structured or too dark or too harsh. I just like them to look as though they were really growing from my face. So I like to start from the middle, and I like to use like really short strokes. So I just go like that. I really try to stay away from the front, guys. And then I move upwards as I make those short strokes. So you can already see my brows starting to fill out. And you guys, this Anastasia brow pomade, a lot of people may complain about the price. I'm like always like the kind of person to buy cheap stuff, like cheaper makeup items. I don't believe in wasting, like not wasting, but I don't believe in spending like so much money buying stuff where you can always get dupes for them. But this stuff, trust me you guys, it has been a lifesaver, and I'm literally addicted. I don't think I would use other things to do my brows ever. Plus for the price, it really does like do the job. Plus, you can use it for such a long time because the cream is so much and you only need a little to do your brows. So if you're buying a brow pencil like $2 and you keep buying and buying and buying, this would really last. So I really, really like it. So now when I come to my arch area, I just continue with the light strokes, but I like to just raise my arch a bit just to where I would like it to be. And then I come back to the tail of my brow. And I continue with those light strokes. I don't like to increase or elongate the tail of my brows, because when I do them I feel like I kind of take some off. So yeah, I just do that when I get to the tail. And this is what it's looking like right now. I hope I'm not going out of focus, guys, like, because that would be so sad. So I just go back in. And that's basically like what I like to do to just get my brows there first. Then you always want to go back in with the spoolie, and you want to make sure you brush the product into your brows so that it's actually like blending in with your brow hairs. You don't want it to look crazy or anything. So I just like to brush it in, wipe it as you go. I think I kind of got some of that place off. So I'm just gonna go back and just fill that in. Okay. And then I just like to brush it in. Now when I get to the front, I like to brush my brow hairs there upward because that's how the hair there naturally grows, and I feel like it gives me more of a natural look. So now I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go, this time I'm gonna hold the brush vertically and not horizontally. I'm gonna be like this, and I'm going to kind of push like the short strokes upwards as though it was my hair growing there. I know it looks really harsh. I feel like my light is making everything look crazy, but trust me you guys, it looks really like good in person. So I'm just gonna push those strokes upward with the lightest hand possible, guys. Like, I'm barely even putting any product there, and I didn't even add any more. I'm just using what I have left on the brush. And when you're done with that, you want to go back in again and brush through. This really helps it like blend in naturally with your brows. Okay, so now this is what my brows are looking like. Some days when I feel like they're looking a bit too light, like compared to my hair color, because you're supposed to match your brows to your hair, I guess, which is one of the reasons why I got chocolate, because I have light hair. Like, my hair is colored. So I like to take this brown shade from the Morphe 350 palette, and this is something I recently started doing actually, but it's actually been working out well for me. And I just go over the end part of my brow. I don't bring it towards the front, because remember, that's the side we're trying to keep very natural looking, and it just darkens up the brow, because today my hair is kind of black, so just trying to make it darker. Yeah, so I just do that. And this powder also helps to set the cream in place, because the Anastasia product is obviously a cream product, so you want to set it in place, even though it really doesn't move, you guys. Like, trust me, this thing's amazing. Like, it will not go anywhere, but I just like to set it in place. You notice I always go back and brush, because I'm just OCD. Next, I'm gonna take my handy dandy Eyebrow Pro concealer, and I love this stuff, guys. I just like to squish just a tiny little bit on my hand, just to warm it up and like melt it a little. A lot of the times I just like to go from the brush here, and that's what I really use to clean up my brows. I don't use another brush. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going under my brow, and I'm gonna use this to clean it up. So once again, I never start from the beginning, because I don't want too much concealer to be like in that area. So I just try to start like from the middle, or like a third into my brow. I just go like this, and you just want to go as close as possible. If you go too close, you're gonna get the concealer on your hair, so just go as close as you can. And then with whatever is left, I'm just gonna go in front like that. And then you want to just take all that concealer and you want to just push it downwards, and this really helps to take away that halo look or whatever. So you just want to blend it downwards like that. So now that it's blended downwards, I usually just like to take my finger and I just blend that away. So this is what my brow is currently looking like. On days when I want it to look even more neat, I like to go over the top with a foundation shade or something closer to my skin tone. I never use concealer above my brows, because I don't like for it to look like too white and give me that cast or the whole halo thing, because I really don't like that. Like, I really try for my brows to look as neat and natural as possible. So most times I go into this e.l.f. palette and I use this color right here, and I mix it with this color here, because I feel like this is very close to my skin tone. This is a bit darker. I would even prefer to use a darker shade above, just so it looks more natural than like using a light shade. So I'm gonna mix these two colors together. And then I really hope you guys can see, I like to just bend my brush like this. Some people go like this. That really doesn't work for me. I'd rather use the like tip to go over. So I just take that and I use it to clean the top of my brow. When I'm done, I just like to use the same brush just to spread it around my forehead, and that kind of just helps to blend it out. Just like that. To go over, just like that. And then if I kind of rubbed off anywhere else, I just go back in with the same brush I used to fill in my brows, and I just kind of trace the top again, just to make sure that I didn't rub off like any part of my brow, and then that part is looking kind of cray. And then I just use my finger to finish it off a little bit. This is what my brow is looking like. The final step is using a brow gel, or some people use like dark mascara. Whatever you want to do, it works, but just get something that will kind of hold your brows in place. So like, regardless, even if they take you swimming, like, your brows ain't going nowhere. Okay, So I use this elf one. I think it's like $1. It's really cheap. It's really good. It does hold my brows all day. One side is for your brows and one side is for your lashes, but you can use whichever side because like I feel like it really works. But I'm going to be using the eyelash side today because that's the side where I have more, and I just like to start. This is the only time when I start from the front of my brows. I just go use the gel to hold it in place, and then for the rest of my brow I just gently brush it downwards like that. So yeah guys, this has been my eyebrow routine. For the sake of time, because I know this video has already gone longer than I wanted to go, I'm not going to be showing you guys how I do my second brow, but this is just a quick comparison between both my brows. So this is like the before. I know that looks ratchet, and this is the after. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope it was easy to follow. If you guys would like to see me do a brow tutorial using pencil or using more inexpensive products on my brows, let me know. I'll definitely pick up some stuff from the drugstore and make another tutorial. And yeah, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and if you enjoyed it. And please, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and I will definitely see you guys in my next video. Bye.